one of the things, the reason why I learned how to be, I had to teach myself to be a strummer and not a picker because my hands is so big, I catch hell trying to hit one note in between one string. And I go for that one and I hit two. You understand me? Because, well, I used to fight, see, and when I was boxing, my hands spread it, you know. So that's the reason why I'm a rhythm fanatic. Oh, I can make you undress. Oh, yeah. I can hook you up with a rhythm that, shoot, you can't help it, man. You know anything that, oh, Jesus, what am I doing? This is for you. Yeah. Kids, don't do it. I can't be your mama and I can't be your dad, but what your kids doing is making me mad. You're running in the streets and you're running loose. I wonder if it's something old Diddler could do. You're running after something that you think is a rabbit, start to fooling with drugs and end up with a habit. Kids, don't do it. Kids, don't do it. Last night, somebody called on the phone, say little Willie Jr., he ain't coming home, he dead. Say what? With a bullet in his head. Now, if he either listened what his mother said, maybe wouldn't have that bullet in his head. He was doing it wrong when he should have been home. Kids, don't do it. Your mama and your daddy don't know what to do. Don't make your mama give up on you. Don't do it. Somebody say Willie doing his thing. Come to find out Willie was running with a gang. Look at Willie. He ain't doing his thing. He got a bullet in his brain. Don't do it. Now if there's a gun in your home, be real smart and leave it alone. Don't take your mom and daddy's gun to school because the one that gets shot just might be you. Kids, don't do it. Kids, don't do it. Listen to Bo Diddley. Stay in school and get your PhD. Well, all right. Yeah, buddy. What time is it?
Almost 10 till 2.
Yeah. Dun. Dun. Let's see. I forgot. Let's see. You need list. Let's see. What? You ugly. Wait a minute. And you. Let's see. You ugly. And your breath stink too. You ugly. And your breath stink too. You ugly. And your breath stink too. You ugly. And your dress stink too. Your mama, let's see what you need is a bottle of Listerine. You got you the ugliest thing I ever seen. Something. So you so ugly till your mama have to tie a pork chop around your neck so the dog will play with you. I did it about 3 years ago. Something like that. I don't even sing it no more. I think it's on one of my CDs. Can't say, man, see. said, you passed my yard and the dog started howling. Say you're ugly and your mama dress you funny. And I bet if I go to your house, I find an ugly mama and daddy. Oh boy, I can't help it. I write all of my funny songs. You know, serious songs is good, but people don't remember them as much as they do something crazy, something funny, you know, that they can remember. See, it's almost like going to school as an adult. When I was a kid, I could remember every dirty joke that some other kid came to school with, but I couldn't remember how to play Scrooge in the Christmas play. I couldn't remember none of that mess, you know. And the teacher looked at me and says, I don't understand you, Ellis. How is it that you remember all the dirt? I said, I don't remember. She said, no, I heard you. And you cannot remember 5 or 6 little lines. It's called, if you be honest with yourself, it's called, I'm not interested. That's what it looks like. When a child is in school, I think, when the teacher's got a hard time getting them into doing something, they're really not interested. Because you got to catch their attention and find out, and make them, pull them in. You got to use a little psychology on them to show them how good it looks or sounds and all that. But they still might not be interested. They have to be interested. That's where I feel like, not getting into that, but where our schools is getting a little bit out of sync with the kids' minds. Every kid can't do biology and all that kind of stuff. There might be a dude, I got one at home, smart dude. He ain't interested in school, but with his hands he is something else. My stepson, he's something else. So why not have a class for those type of children? Because I came from one like that. I wouldn't do nothing in school. They called me a seat warmer. And you know, and the teacher said, you ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna mind it. And I looked at her and said, you don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no idea what I'm gonna do either. And this guitar basically is an accident. Because I wanted to be an automobile mechanic or a carpenter, because I like to fool with wood, and still do, and I'm 72 years old. Still like to play with cars, you know, motors, and get greasy and all that kind of stuff. You know, and that's what I do when I'm at home, you know, build different things and give it to somebody, or either sit it out there in the woods and shoot at it, you know. But I'm no different from everybody else, you know. But I do see what's happening in our classrooms. You got a lot of kids that it's just, I don't care, like me with a computer. I own 4 of the dudes and I can't do nothing but turn the sucker on. Now my wife, she goes there and play with them and click, then with the rat, you know, the mouse, moving around, finding different things and stuff like that. And she told me, come on, Dad. I said, no, I'm not interested. And my mind is just not with that. Just like I hand her this guitar, and she said, what do you want me to do with this? I said, I'm gonna teach you how to play it. No, you're wasting your time. See, and there are people that are like that. I don't care how much you pound it into them, they can't get it. It's just a thing. And I used to didn't allow that word in my house. My kids, my daughters used to say, Daddy, I can't do it. I said, don't say that. The only thing you can't do in here, you can't fly. Okay? All the rest of it, I think you can do. That I'm going to ask you to do. I'm not going to ask you to do something that I wouldn't do. But you can't fly. You ain't got no wings. You know what I'm saying? So you can use that word for that, but nothing else. Don't tell me. And then all of a sudden I had to figure out that I couldn't run a computer. Boy, did I feel bad. And they looked at me and said, Daddy, you can't do it? I said, no, I'm not interested. Anything but say I can't. You know what I'm saying? So I go through all kind of different things. There are some things that I really can't do, but I can learn. But I'm not interested in that computer. You know what I'm saying? That computer, it scares me, you know, because I feel like that computer is the next highway to starvation or real poverty in America, all over the world. Look at your economy. Them little machines that you pushing buttons on, people ain't got to go, like this child here, she can go to school with a calculator now. You know, how many pencils is in the classroom? Ain't too many. They got buttons they pushing. And it's bad to change horses in the middle of the freeway. Huh? You hear what I'm saying? It's bad. And the young generation is the one that's gonna suffer with what's going on. And actually the teachers too. Because the teachers don't know where I came from. They dropped all that, that's old fashioned. But dollar bills is still the same. Yeah? Rent is still the same. Loaf of bread is still the same. And I say one thing, I'm getting into another thing, this music thing, you know. You see, I like to talk, I like to preach. Machines don't go shopping, first of all. Machines do not go shopping. And right now, all the young generation is programmed, look up everything you want on the computer, and you buy it, some blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm thinking about getting a website and let somebody run it and sell my CDs on there because I'm scared of record companies.
Do it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm scared of record companies. I've been ripped off for the last 46 years that I've been doing this, ever since 1955.